What's going on, everyone? Journalist is back for another video for your entertainment viewing consumption. We're here to talk WWE releases. A lot of people got released over the weekend from WWE. I'm going to give my thoughts on what I think on the situation. I want to press a fist here and say I'm not happy with any of these people losing their jobs. I'm not here to celebrate. I'm not here to, I'm so happy he or she is gone. That's not what I'm here to do. I am going to give my honest opinion. There is one person on this list, and I'm going to say something about her, and a lot of her fans are going to hate what I have to say. And no, it's not Dakota Kai. I'm going to keep it real, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to go over each one of these people, why I think they were released, and what they can do going on from here on out to boost their star power, boost their stock, and possibly get back into WWE. But for some of these people, I don't see any hope. First person, Braun Strowman got released by WWE. I mean, I was shocked, but not really. He has been doing okay work on SmackDown. He had a good feud with Bronson Reed last year. You know, he put over Jacob Fatu. He has earned this spot on the main roster on SmackDown. But the issue with Braun Strowman, yes, is his knees. His knees, the motherfucker, every time he looks like he does the Strowman Express, he's jogging. He walks like Tomohiro Ishii. His legs are fucked. They're shot. Maybe if he wanted to go get surgery, I mean, he should now because he's fucking released. I don't think WWE saw any value in it. I mean, how old is Braun Strowman? I know he's like 40-something. Braun Strowman, he is 41. He's 41 years old. Age plays a big part of these, believe it or not. It has to do with age, why some of these people were released. I don't blame WWE for releasing him. I don't blame him. I mean, he's 40-something. He's a big, strong man. They used him up and released him. You're going to use Braun Strowman to put over all these monsters, the up-and-coming fucking young superstars like Jacob and Bronson Reed. Now that he's done his job, let him go. I do think they did him low-key dirty. They low-key did him dirty. He was still liked by the common, WWE audience. I feel bad for him. Did he get roasted by Paul Heyman during WrestleMania weekend? And now he's released because he wasn't on WrestleMania. He was like crying or something. I guess he gets to cry on whatever private yacht he's on. Braun Strowman, again, I don't think this was a huge loss for WWE. I mean, the guy could barely fucking walk. His legs are destroyed. And I'm pretty sure if he wanted to go get surgery, he's probably about to be out for like another year. Didn't he tear his groin? I mean, I don't really see this as, oh my God, Braun Strowman got released. I feel bad for him, but I'm not going to sit here and act like he was a huge asset to WWE. Next one, this one pissed a lot of people off. Dakota Kai, whoop. Oh man, the IWC they haven't been happy about this one. They have lost their shit when I heard Dakota Kai. I was shocked. I thought she was a Triple H girl. I thought, okay, Triple H likes her. She's going to stay. There's no way she's about to get released. Nope, that don't matter. I'm going to tell you why Dakota Kai got released. One, I think she's 37. She's 37. Two, injury prone. That's two of the reasons right there. She has been in WWE for how many years? And she barely over with the audience. I'm not gonna say the audience doesn't give a shit about her. They kind of do. They're rooting for her, but they didn't really give her good enough creative for her to run with the ball. Now, I told y'all, the reason why they did not have her win the Intercontinental Championship from Lyra Valkyria, I was there, by the way, at San Jose. I was there at San Jose and Raw for their first match, the IC title, like crowning the first champion.
Yo, it's over. Bye. 1, 2, 3. Lyra!
A lot of people wanted Dakota to win. I like Dakota. I thought she was decent, but again, she's too injury prone. Triple H can't trust her. They can't trust her. You put a championship on her, she gets hurt, she's going to derail the plans completely. And she's 30-something. She's 36, 37. We have all these young women from NXT. We got Stephanie Vaquer. We got Julia. We got Roxanne Perez. We got Jada Parker. We got Jordan Grace coming up onto the main roster. What's going to happen to Dakota Kai? She's going to get further pushed down the card. Again, I think she could have stayed and been a nice enhancement to the women's division. Yeah, that's true. But when we really look at it, her injuries, she's been out for most of her main roster run. She's been hurt. And they just gave her a new fucking thing too, which I was shocked that she got released. It has to do with her health. I would much rather have someone like Dakota Kai stay home and be happy and healthy than be in the middle of the ring, getting worse, getting injured. I'd rather have her stay home. Again, out of all of the people that are on this list, I feel bad for Dakota Kai the most. I do. Unlike Braun Strowman's going to be fine wherever he goes. Dakota Kai is going to have to go kill it in the indies. She's going to have to go kill it. If I'm her, I'll never come back to WWE. Same with Braun Strowman. They released me twice. I have no interest in ever coming back. I could see Dakota Kai in TNA. I don't want to see her in AEW because she's not going to do anything. Braun Strowman, I think he's just going to retire. There's no reason for him to keep wrestling. He's done. He's 41. He got some years left in his fucking career, but I think he's done. Dakota Kai, man, I mean, she was such a great heel in NXT, man. She came up to the main roster. Well, no, didn't she get let go? And then Triple H rehired her with that damage control shit. You know what really fucked over Dakota Kai was damage control. They brought in damage control, Bayley's new faction, and they had her feud with Bianca Belair and all the big baby faces in the women's division, and they kept losing. They kept losing. Bayley should have beaten Bianca for the title and then have Io and Dakota as tag champs. That would at least boosted their stock and made them as credible heels. But they have Bianca beat their ass every fucking week. I could have sworn, was it Extreme Rules? Where Bianca shat on the entirety of Damage Control all by herself? When that happened, Damage Control was done. Damage Control was doomed to fail. They fucked that up. They fucked up Damage Control big time, to the point where it took how many years for Io Sky to get over? Took her a while for her to win that Money in the Bank contract and prove to everyone why she's fantastic. Damage Control fucking sucked, and this sucks too that she's gone, man. I like Dakota. Again, she wasn't over. She wasn't a huge draw. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm telling y'all. No one, a year from now, no one's gonna be thinking about these releases. No one. No one's going to care. Dakota Kai, I wish her the best. I hope she goes to the indies and fucking kills it. Kane and Katana, these girls, man, I like Kane and Katana. They wasted them. The only genuine tag team in the women's division. Gone. Women's tag team championships are fucked. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Burn them. Why are those titles still around? I don't know. We have US title. We have the women's IC title. Get rid of the women's tag team championships. If you do not want to put forth the effort into booking the women's tag team titles that look ugly, by the way. I don't know why they don't just take the SmackDown tag titles, turn them white, like a white strap, and put like a blue in the globe and give it to the women. That's what I'm doing. Get rid of them. They're garbage. They're fucking trash. They are the most irrelevant, useless titles in WWE. You gave it to the women's division for, like a sense of equality, but yet you're not putting forth the effort needed to make those championships worth a damn. You took them on Sasha and Bayley, you put them on the Iconics, and the titles died right there. Fuck those belts. Get rid of them. Kane and Katana, I can see him in TNA. To be honest with you, I don't see him in AEW. I can generally see him in TNA. TNA has a decent women's division. I heard the women's tag team division in TNA is better than WWE's. I can see him down in TNA and they can end their careers there. Shayna Baszler, I saw this coming a mile away. When I saw that, I was like, damn, I'm surprised she wasn't released sooner. She's coming off of NXT. An incredible reign as NXT Women's Champion. She goes to the main roster. She faces Becky at WrestleMania and loses. And then loses, and then loses, then loses, and loses, and loses. There is no recovering Shayna Baszler. And I loved her, Ace of Spades, Heart of Spades run at NXT. She was a demon. She was a fucking demon at NXT. Vince didn't see anything in her. Vince didn't see anything in her. She wasn't hot. She wasn't blonde. She didn't have big breasts, big ass. She wasn't the ideal woman he wanted to push on the brand. She wasn't. And Triple H took over. It was too late. It was too late. They fumbled the Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey feud. That match was terrible. The build was okay, and people were rooting for Shayna. She was the babyface of that feud, believe it or not. She turned on Ronda. After that, what they do with her? Nothing. Jobbing, random tag teams, put her with pure garbage collection, and then what happened after that? Released. I think she should retire. How old is she, 44? That's another reason why they let her go. 44, mid-40s. 44 years old. When you have all these women from NXT coming up, the future is here. The future is coming up. Shayna Baszler stood no chance. And I'm shocked she wasn't released sooner. I think she should just retire. I think she should retire, maybe start her own wrestling promotion. I don't really see the need for Shayna Baszler to continue wrestling. If she wants to do that, okay. She could go to AEW, go join Marina Interference, the Dick Rider storyline. Gotta hope not. But I feel bad for Shayna. Gigi Dolin. Wow. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm shocked over this one either. Gigi, how long has she been at NXT? How long has she been at NXT? How long has Dakota Kai been in the company? And they have barely gotten over. The thing is with Dakota, I would say mediocre booking and injuries is what killed her. Similar to Tegan Nox. Tegan was fucked because of her injuries. When it comes to Gigi, what killed Gigi Dolin was Mandy Rose. The minute they broke up, what was it, Toxic Attraction? Minute they broke that group up, it was over. It was over. There was no recovering her. Sure, they could have found someone else to replace Mandy Rose as leader of the group, but ever since then, her stocks have dropped. Now, she's a good wrestler. She's a genuine good wrestler. She's been going over to TNA, doing work. I do think she is going to end up in TNA, because that's where her husband works. I think that's a done deal. She's going to be in TNA. She's going to be fine. She's going to be fine. I think she could finally spread her wings and fulfill her true potential as Priscilla Kelly, become undeniable, and maybe come back to WWE in a few years' time. That's like the main thing I'm going to say about most of the people released here. They could honestly go to the indies, kill it, prove WWE wrong, and it's going to be up to them whether or not they want to come back. Here we go. I'm about to make a lot of niggas mad with this. Cora Jade released. I never really been a big Cora Jade fan. Not really. Never really been a big Cora Jade fan. To me, I don't give a fuck who I make angry. I don't give a shit. She's never really been good on the mic. In ring, she's never really been good to me. I am not a huge fan of Cora Jade. She has made some improvements here and there, yes. But how long has she been in NXT? How long? 4 or 5 years? Is she a draw? Is she as good as Roxanne Perez in ring? No, she isn't. She's nowhere near good as Roxanne Perez. I can see why they released Cora. Her injuries. Injuries plays a big part of this. She comes back for a few months, she gets hurt. She fucks off for a year, she comes back for a few months, she gets hurt. What really killed it, what I really think cemented her getting released was she attacked, I think, Lyra last year, or was it 2 years ago, for the NXT Women's title. She was supposed to feud with Lyra, and I think they were gonna have Cora Jade beat Lyra for the NXT Championship, for the Women's NXT title. I think that was the plan. What happened? She got hurt. Derailed all the plans. They had to turn Roxanne Perez, who was a great babyface. I prefer Roxanne as a babyface personally. They had to turn her heel, which in the long run probably was the right call. They turned her heel to put her in Cora Jade's spot, had her feud with Lyra, and had her beat Lyra. That was supposed to be Cora Jade beating Lyra, not Roxanne. But she got injured. That's it right there. To build creative around them, only to have it all fucked up and derailed if they get hurt. I can't trust them in ring. Again, maybe it's not their fault. Maybe their bodies just aren't built to wrestle. Cora Jade, man, she has multiple options. She has TNA. She has AEW. She's like, what, 24, 25? She has OnlyFans, which I hear that she's going to open up. If she opens an OnlyFans, she's set. She's set for life if she opens up an OnlyFans. She's about to break records. Me, I'm not subbing to that shit. I'm just gonna Google her name on Reddit and just see the shit for free. But when it comes to Cora Jade, man, it's her injuries. injury prone like a motherfucker. And in ring, I don't think she was great in ring. She's not good in ring. She's not. She bad? No. She's much better than she was before. But I think she has potential. I was shocked because she's a CM Punk girl. I thought Punk could have saved her, but no. If anything, this is good for Cora Jade. She has time to go reinvent herself, prove WWE wrong, and when it comes down to it, if she wants to come back, she can come back. I think Cora Jade will return to WWE before 2030. That's my prediction. Before 2028, 27, I think she'll be back in WWE and she can finally fulfill her potential. Eddie Thorpe got released. Dakota Kai's boyfriend. Same thing with Eddie Thorpe. I never really connected with him on NXT television. There was something there. He's not bad in ring, but character-wise, which is funny because he was in all kinds of championship matches. Wasn't he like, what was it, New Year's Evil with Oba and Trick? He was okay in ring. His character, I never really got connected to it. I don't really, I'm not shocked by Eddie Thorpe being released. I'm not shocked by Riley Osborne being released. They're not draws. Eddie Thorpe, in my personal opinion, is probably better off outside of WWE. Again, he never really moved me, bro. He never moved me. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. He's not a bad wrestler. He's a decent wrestler. But again, he's 36. He's 36, last time I checked. He's 36 in NXT. They probably, top WWE brats looked at that and said, get rid of him. We got all these people coming from LFG, from the fucking NIL program, from the WWE ID program. We see no need to have Eddie Thorpe on the roster. Same for Riley Osborne. Who gives a shit about Riley Osborne? Jakara Jackson. This one right here kind of irritated me. They broke up the Metaphor girls for what? For what? You could have brought them up to the main roster and have Jakara and Lash team with Naomi and start a faction between those three women. That's what I would have done. Call them up whenever Jade and Naomi is going to have their next match, which Naomi's going to win. I would have had the Meta Girls help Naomi beat Jade Cargill and start a new faction. I don't know why that wasn't in the plan. They obviously see Lash as the star, which she is. She's going to be huge in WWE. Lash Legend is fantastic. I like Jakara. I thought she was fine. They could have done something with her. That's just one of the things where I was kind of confused. I was like, all right, well, with Jakara Jackson, I mean, yet another women's tag team that they're going to split up, get rid of the women's tag team championships. She's going to do great. I heard she's what, 30, 31. She's beautiful. She's not bad in ring. I saw her, we've seen her wrestle. She's not bad in ring. To WWE, they just saw Lash as the bigger star, and they chose her over Jakara. If I'm Jakara, I'm going to TNA, and I'm just proving them wrong. Gallus, Ora Mensa, Javier, Bernal, we'll get to Shotzi. Actually, I've pumped Shotzi in here, and Danny Palmer. All these people, no draws. No one gives a shit about any of these people. I'm including Shotzi in here, and I don't mind Shotzi. I don't mind her. Shotzi was great in NXT. I'm not even going to talk about the other people because I don't care about them. Best luck and wishes to them, but I don't care about Oro Mensa, Javier Bernal, Gallus, Danny Palmer. No. Come on, bro. I know no one is outraged over them being released, but they are outraged over Kai and Cora Jade. Shotzi, man, she was never going to make it on the main roster. Never. I don't know what happened when she got caught up from NXT. When she came to the main roster, no one gave a shit about Shotzi. You come out in that tank all you want, sis. She was so bad on the main roster, they put her back down to NXT, started like a whole new stable. What's it, Chemical X? Bunch of bad bitches, pretty much. That's pretty much what Chemical X was. And they released 2 out of the 3. Shotzi, man, she's better off outside of WWE, man. She was never going to make it. She was never going to get over because WWE did not see anything in her. Now, again, could most of these people gotten over in WWE if they would have gave a shit enough? Yeah, of course. But Shotzi, as I said before, we got all these other young women at NXT on the come up. Shotzi to WWE is old news. She's old news. Again, to me, I like Shotzi. I think she could have been something, but do you care about Shotzi? I'm not saying the person, I'm talking about the wrestler. Has WWE Creative made you care about Shotzi? Has WWE creative made you care about Kaden Katana, Shayna Baszler, Gigi Dolin, Cora Jade, Dakota Kai? Biggest name out of all these people is Braun Strowman. Cora Jade, man, again, out of all these people here, she has the most potential to be something huge in the industry. Right now, no. Again, in ring, bruh, in ring, Jada Parker's better. Fucking Soruka is better. There's a bunch of women in NXT that far surpass her in ring, that far surpass her in mic work, in ring storytelling. She's been in NXT for all that time, and to me, she has barely progressed. Come on, bruh. I'm not saying that because I hate her. I'm saying that because it's the truth. If I wasn't wrong, she would be still in NXT. They didn't see a lot of development in her, so they let her go. Again, I feel bad for all these people on this list. And I may not care that they got released, because I'm just being real with you. I'm not gonna come up here and, oh my God, fuck WWE, I'm going to AEW. Oh, like taking like oh so personal. Like I see these idiots in the IWC. I saw one of these accounts saying that he's all elite now because of the people that got released. Why should you care? This has nothing to do with your personal life. You don't know these people personally. Why are you taking it so personal that they got released out of their jobs? The wrestling industry right now, they're able to give these people multiple opportunities to bounce back. They got the indies, they got AEW, they got TNA. They're going to be good. They're going to be good. The only one that I can kind of understand is Dakota. But again, injuries. Injuries. She's constantly injured, bruh. Would you push her? I wouldn't. After all the time she's been injured, I'll be scared to build championship creative around her, only for her to get fucking injured and fuck my plans up. Again, I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Just my thoughts on the WWE releases. I think if I was in WWE, I would keep maybe Gigi, but all these people are going to be better off without WWE. They are going to succeed. I'm wishing the best for everybody on this list. I think out of everyone, Jakara has a lot of potential. I think Dakota, I don't know, man. I'm not sure on Dakota. I see Gigi Dolin. She's young. She's in her 20s. She has some potential. Everybody else, I mean, they failed Kaden Katana. They failed her. Failed Kaden Katana. I mean, Cora Jade, I don't know why everyone's really freaking out over Cora Jade. I'm shocked Nikita Lyons wasn't on this list. I'm shocked Austin Theory was not on this list, considering how they're treating him. I thought Theory was about to get released because WWE just doesn't give a shit about him anymore. We're gonna out here. Second channel. Follow my channels, look in the description box and pin comment. I'm tired as fuck today. I am so tired, y'all. I've been dealing with so much shit that's kept me off the internet, but I'm still going to make content. Dynamite, I'm gonna catch up with AEW first. AEW reviews coming, and then I'm gonna focus on WWE. I'm gonna start from this week's Monday Night Raw onward. That's what we're gonna do. I'm getting up out of here. Hit the outro.